Hello, lovely people. Coming to you from watching the world climate, these contexts, spiritually, energetically, nervous system, in my nervous system, as well as in the grit and in the grind of untethered mothering of 5 in the guts of the day. And it's all interconnected. All of it's interconnected. Like all of what's happening right now feeds into the next thing, feeds into the next thing. And we feed into it and it feeds into us. And all the little things that we do on a day-to-day basis creates what we're living in. Like this is a reality. So we need to tend to it in the body, in the moment, in the community, in the now, so we can start to change and shift what's happening in the world. A big part of that is, and you might not like this, I'm a bit of a swearer. It's just an expression. I have no hooks into what swearing is. It's just a great expression. And we need to move through and adapt and adopt and confront and bring forward all parts of ourselves, and that includes our cunt. And that is not to say, that is not gender specific. That is not aimed at women. I'm talking about that cuntish energy as not an anatomy, as an energy, as something to inject in. It can be like with men, with women, with any gender identification, to bring through that unfuckwithable, anchored, rooted, I'm going to stare the beast right down the middle. I am going to enter the revolution. I'm going to start now. I'm going to be part of what shifts this fucking beast of what's happening in the world right now. And I'm going to embrace my cunt energy. And that means I am going to understand, ride, root, and ground into my rage. I'm going to make space for that. Healthy, wild, passionate, life-affirming rage. I'm going to make space for my grief. I am going to howl if it means I am going to release what is happening in the world and what I'm feeling about that in relation to everything else in my own, how it's impacting everything in my own personal space. And I am not going to turn the other way to any of these spaces and places within me that I've been taught and we're still told are not welcome, are not good, are not digestible, are not a good girl kind of attitude or energy or whatever, whichever frame you want to put that energy into. I want, we need to meet it completely in our wild and our intuition, rooted deep in our body, and we need to start to turn towards what makes us uncomfortable. Every tiny little word, energy, context, slipstream of consciousness where we shrink, where we go, oh, no, we can't say that, can't do that. No, that's exactly where we need to be in. That's exactly what we need to be immersed in, meeting, being with, looking at, teasing, and starting to dismantle these ideologies of what it is to be a human in this world where humanity is no longer the center. Humanity is being annihilated on every possible level, and we need to bring more humanity back in. So we need to bring our cunt. We need to bring that cuntish energy back into the heart, into the fire, into that life-fulfilling, pulsating force of what it is to be alive. We need to be unfuckwithable, and we need communities of unfuckwithability. We need the revolution. We need to step into the revolution. It's here, and we need to totally embody and embrace and back each other up for it.